Hi, this is Paul Padda of Padda Law. Today I want to let you in on a little secret that insurance companies don't often talk to you about. And I want to talk to you about what's called UIM insurance coverage. The formal name is uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. Let me explain the concept of that type of insurance to you through an example. Imagine you're driving to work in the morning on your way to work, and all of a sudden somebody hits you from behind. Let's say that person's been out drinking all night, they're drunk, they're an irresponsible person, and let's say you find out later after you've been really injured that they don't have any insurance coverage on that vehicle. What are you supposed to do? How are you going to sue a deadbeat person who doesn't have any assets? There's nothing to collect. That's why insurance is so important, and that's why it's so important for you as a driver who's responsible, a person who's living a responsible life, to have what's called UIM coverage, because that's insurance that protects you if something bad happens to you by someone who doesn't have adequate insurance. So if you were injured as a result of that accident and you had UIM coverage, whatever the amount of your policy is would be able to kick in and cover your medical bills. The reason insurance companies don't really like to talk to you about that is because now you're basically collecting against your own insurance. Now, some people are concerned about that. They say, well, my insurance rate's gonna go up. And the answer to that question is no. Not if you were not at fault. Obviously, how can your insurance rates go up? If you were not at fault, someone else caused the accident, the reason you have that insurance is to protect you. It's, think about it as a hedge against bad things happening. So again, to recap, when you go in to buy insurance, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. A lot of insurance agents won't talk to you about UIM coverage, but it is one of the most important, completely valuable things that you could do to protect yourself. UIM coverage. Next time you talk to your insurance agent, make sure you confirm whether you have it. I get a lot of clients who come in and tell me, oh, I'm fully covered. And I always ask them, what does that mean? And they say, well, that means that, you know, if I cause an accident, I'm covered. Well, that's only half the equation, because most people, I think, are responsible. They don't wake up saying, I'm gonna cause an accident today. But you've gotta be prepared for the situation where someone else causes the accident and they don't have any insurance for you to be able to collect against, and they don't have any assets that you could go after. And even if they did have assets, and you would have to go and get a judgment, it could take several years. You would never collect. So it's super important to make sure if you are driving a vehicle, absolutely make sure you get what's called UIM coverage. That's uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. It's one of the most important things you can do to protect yourself.